What's up guys, Brad here, and welcome to another Free to Play Fridays. So just to let you guys know, I did have a video planned and recorded, but it ran into a bunch of technical issues, so I'm getting those situated. And hopefully I can alleviate that with a nice video like this, which is my top 10 cards for Murder at Castle Nathria that are commons. So let's just jump right into it. And the first card is not too surprising, as I already done a video on kind of this card. So Death Blossom Womper, the Druid 6 mana 7/6 with Battlecry, draw a Death Rattle minion, and gain its Death Rattle. So yeah, the video is the Dr. Tank Druid that I created for the first Free to Play Friday. And essentially, we're drawing anything that that has Death Rattle, and most of them are very solid that you can play. So being able to draw a card plus gain a very solid Death Rattle, and we actually have another card in this list that it could draw that's amazing. So pair this with the location for Druid, and you've got yourself a pretty amazing free to play combo. Next, and by the way, this is in no particular order. We have the Light It Burns, the 1 mana holy spell for Priest, and deal damage to a minion equal to its attack. So I just want to let you guys know, if you watched my review and you got to the point where I was talking about Priest, I completely blew this card off because I think I was so like engrossed in the Harvester of Envy stuff that was going on in my mind that I read this and I was like, I don't know, we don't need removal right now. We're trying to steal stuff. But this is probably one of the best like single removal cards in the game. It's one cost and basically kills most things. So definitely, if you're gonna build a priest, and I'm sure we will be covering priest at some point, this is a auto include into all of them. Next, we have Paladin, which has Muckborn Servant, 3 mana 2/4 with Taunt and Battlecry. Discover a Paladin card. So this is essentially just Stonehill Defender, which was played constantly as a 3 mana 1/4 with discovering a card. And this just discovers a Paladin card, so there's a lot of use for this. It's a smaller pool of cards than, well, actually, I think last it was discover a Taunt minion for Stonehill Defender. So it's a specific set of cards, and I think the Paladin pool is not terrible, so I think it's a pretty solid one to include. Next, we have Flustered Librarian, which I think is pretty obvious. The 1 mana 1/3, which has +1 attack for each imp you control. Essentially, if you're going to be building a free-to-play Warlock, I'm guessing you're going to be doing a Zoolock, and that's about it, with imps. And I haven't done any more research. I haven't looked into it at all. I will at some point look into Warlock, but as of right now, I imagine the imps are insane. So, yeah. Next, we're going to go on to Warrior. I actually was thinking about putting the Anima Extractor into the deck. Into this list, excuse me. And instead I put Imbued Axe. So the 3 mana, 2 attack, 3 durability. And after your hero attacks, give your damage minions +1/+1. And if you fuse at 3, you give +2/+2 instead. So the thing is, this gets out of control real quick. All you really need is 2 minions on the board, and you're getting some crazy value. And honestly, even if you don't get the infuse off, it's still not bad. But if you have the infuse off, it's like absurd how valuable this card is. Like, I can't believe the swings I've had with this. And actually, to let you guys know, this was the deck that I was going to be showcasing. But in replace, I'm doing this video because of the technical difficulties. I probably will go back to it at some point, but as of right now, I'll probably move on to something else because I put a lot of time and effort into the video, and it just wasn't going to work out. So yeah, Imbued Axe is nutty. Next, we have Chatty Bartender, the 4 mana 4/4, and at the end of your turn, if you control a secret, deal 2 damage to all enemies. And this is a mage card, by the way. And while it might not seem as insane, I don't know. I feel like people aren't really playing the secret package in Mage because of the volatile skeletons, but the secret package is actually better than I think people are giving credit to. So 1, it hits them in the face for 2 damage. 2, it's a decent AoE with a 4/4 body, right? So you're able to clear some stuff off, especially against like Imp Warlock. If you're able to like have this guy down and then put a second one down, they're in a lot of trouble. So, well, obviously, I'm not saying that that's like all the case all the time, but I'm sure you can figure some things out. It's just a pretty solid card. All right, and the final actual class card is going to be Baddie Guest. It's a simple 1 mana 1/1 with Death Rattle summon a 2/1 bat for Hunter. So honestly, the common cards in the other classes and whatnot, I feel like weren't good enough to because they need other things to, I guess, synergize with. And specifically Rogue, like it has all the secrets, well, two of the secrets and the cheat guy, the guy that's 4 mana 3/4 combo, and you put two secrets in play, and if you don't, it just puts one secret in play. They are good cards, but I don't love them as much, I guess. I think it's a solid deck for sure, but like, for example, that minion isn't as solid because you don't have all the secrets available if you're free to play. You'll have to craft an epic, or you're basically just running one of, because there's only 4 secrets in the deck if you're free to play. So anyways, we're getting into a rant about that. But anyways, final 3 cards are going to be neutral. And the first one is Stoneborn General. This is the Death Rattle guy I was talking about that goes well with Death Blossom Womper. The 10 mana 8/8 with Rush, and Death Rattle summon an 8/8 Gravewing with Rush. So absolutely massive amount of stats of this guy. And really it fits into a lot of things, I feel. There's a lot you can do with this card. And there's even a couple other cards that I feel like I could have put into the list if you are going to build like a big style deck. For example, like the Mass Revealer, which we showcased also in the Dr. Tank video. But yeah, crazy card. All right, Murlocula, the 4 mana 3/4 Murloc with Lifesteal, infuse 4, and this cost 0. By the way, just want to let you guys know, both of these cards I wouldn't even craft because they are like 2 of the earliest rewards that you get in the free track, golden, right off the bat. So both of these cards, there is no excuse. It doesn't even cost you any dust. You'll have them both golden, as long as you just wait it out and get to like, I think it's like 5 or something. It's something insane, super early. And finally, the last one's a little spicy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's a card that I feel like is better than maybe people will think, and it's actually Dinner Performer, the 3 mana 2/3 with Battlecry. Summon a random minion from your deck that you can afford to play. So this is just drawing a card, putting it into play, especially if this is like a late game card, right? Like if you have this in your hand and you're like, all right, well, I don't know what I could do right now. I need an answer. You could play this and hopefully pull an answer out along with the cards that in your hand as well. So I think this is actually a little bit better. This is something you got to experiment with a bit, but nonetheless, that's going to be it for this video. Nice, short, and sweet. Hope you guys liked it. If you want to see more videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.